Tom Cash is the sort of fellow who looks at a tree and sees a cabinet, who looks at ice and sees a sculpture, who looks at old cars and trucks and sees a wood splitter. A wood splitter, you say? Absolutely. A wood splitter made from junk car and truck parts. And a darn good one, too. One that split and hauled nearly 1,000 cords of wood since it was built in the late 1980s. Tom tells us all about it.
This whole machine is powered takeoff driven from a tractor. And the power comes through the power takeoff shaft into an old transmission underneath here, which gives us a gear reduction. Out of the transmission, it goes into a 3/4 ton truck differential, which is mounted underneath in this section. This is one wheel here, which we have added instead of the wheel, we have a 6-inch pipe with a 1/2-inch cable wrapped around. This is the winch that operates the machine. The cable wraps up around this switch and then goes through a series of 3 pulleys, giving me a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage on a wedge which splits the wood. The winch itself is controlled by the brake on the wheel on the other side of the differential. I move this lever, it stops the other side of the differential. This side of the differential starts turning, wraps the cable up, and the cable wraps up, and simply pulls the wedge through the wood. Like that. Slight pressure, and the winch is moving. You let off from the brake, and there's a pair of overhead door springs underneath that pulls the wedge back. Therefore, I have complete control, and I have a feel also. I can feel the pressure. I can feel how much pressure is being applied, which is a good safety factor. If you come across a knot or a log that has a knot in it, and you're building a lot of pressure in it, you know when it's going to split and pop or it could possibly hurt you. Maintenance-wise, the worst thing that can happen to the machine is you break a cable once in a while. Usually it doesn't break, it just gets caught or comes undone off the ship. You have to replace 20 feet of 1/2-inch cable. Notice the tractor's just running at just off idle. It's not up to 540 RPMs. It's strictly running on an idle. Didn't need all that power. Therefore, I set the gearing up so that any tractor hooked to it would just be running at a fast idle, just enough so it doesn't blow up. If you're wondering how much pressure this takes, it's one little finger for a normal average log. Now, I'm going to show you another big advantage that comes with this machine that you don't get with any hydraulic machine unless you spend a lot of money, and this one came for free. There's a capstan winch built right into it using the other side of the differential. First of all, I have to put a set of tongs that just hook onto the log. I need these, and I've got to have this pin. The pin stops the wedge. Simply drop it. That blocks the wedge. Therefore, that wheel on the brake drum is going to turn all the time. It can't stop now. Flip the roll. That's it. Now I got it. If something happens, I get caught, I build the safety, build the kill switch. Shut everything off. That quick. I got it. One hand. Anywhere I want it. I can swing it, turn it around, any place I want it. I got a nice big work table so I can hold these two halves right up here. Still want to put a false end gate in the front of the trailer with an arrangement on the back so I can use the motion on the wedge to pull the false end gate this way. It would bring the the load of wood off the rear of the trailer.